Hi, I'm Uma Raj with Tech Help. Welcome to Excel functions in less than 15 minutes. Today we learn VLOOKUP function, one of the most essential and powerful function in Excel. The lookup functions in general search for a value in a table in the leftmost column and then find a matching and corresponding value from a row or column. In VLOOKUP, we look data vertically in a column, and that's why it's called VLOOKUP. And this is also the most used lookup function. Today, we are learning everything you need to know about the basic VLOOKUP function. So we will look at some examples here. The structure and syntax of VLOOKUP is lookup value, that is the value for which you want to find a matching value from the columns, a table array, that is where your values are in the lookup table, the column index number, that is the column number, how many columns away from your lookup value, and also the range lookup. The range lookup can take two values, either true or 1 or false or 0, depending on whether you want an approximate match or an exact match. If you want an exact match, you have to give 0 or false in the function argument, or if you want only an approximate match, then you can give a 1 or true. And if you don't give any fourth argument in the function, the default value is true, so it will take 1 as a default value and it will do an approximate match. All right. The first example is the regional sales for the 4 quarters, Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4 here, and we have some values here, all the sales value. What we are going to do in our first example is we want to find what is the value for the region West for the quarter 3. So we will start our VLOOKUP equal to VLOOKUP, and the function pops up. Double click, then lookup value. Your lookup value is your region, so give the cell reference for that. Always give cell reference in functions. Region, and the next one is your table array. So table array is all the way from south to the last one except the column heading, equal to, and the column index number. The column index number is Q3, so it's the fourth column from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 4. And you want an exact match because you are looking for sales value here, so either you can give 0 or you can give false. So equal, enter the function, and you found the value here. So when you come here, when you look at West, you will see that the third quarter value is 40,650. Again, we will do one more example. In this example, what we are going to do is we are going to find the VLOOKUP for southeast. So our first lookup value is southeast, comma, it's the same table array from south all the way to the last value in the total. It doesn't matter if you have more columns to the right, because you are giving the column index number correctly, then it should be okay. But your leftmost column will be the column where your value is, that is your region. Okay, and the quarter 4 is 5, and then you enter 0 for the exact match, equal to, and enter. And in the next example, we have some students and their grades. So it's similar to the one we just did. The student names are on the leftmost column, and there are 3 subjects, math, science and English. So we want to find what is Amy's English grade. So again, you can come here, remove that, equal to VLOOKUP, select the function, lookup value is the name of the student on this equal to comma, then we are selecting the table here, comma, and it's the fourth column because English is the last subject on the table, so 4. Again we want an exact match, so equal to 0, then accept the function, and we will get 89, which is Amy's English grade. Similarly, we can do one more example. It's Mark science grade equal to VLOOKUP Mark table array. It's the same as the table. We don't select the column headings except only the values here, equal to, and science is the third column, so we will see 3, and again we want exact match, so either false or 0, and enter, and you will see the 90 is the grade. So in these two examples we are looking for an exact match, so our fourth argument in the function is 0 or false, both work. And when you come to the third example, we are going to do here where you don't have an exact match. These are the total sales of some salesperson for a company, and we just want to calculate the bonus, and the bonus is in this lookup table. If the sales amount is between 0 and 10,000, not including 10,000, the bonus is 0. The bonus is between 10,000 and 20,000, the bonus is 1.5% or 0.015. 20,000 to 30,000, not including 30,000, is 2.5%. All the way to 50,000, anything above is 3.8% or 0.038 in decimal. So in this sales amount, there are no exact amount matching your total sales of all these salespersons. So what we will do is we will do an approximate match. So we will see how we do that. Equal to VLOOKUP, and your value is your total sales for that person, comma, your table array is your bonus lookup table, equal to, and this comma, and the bonus is in the second column, so 2. And here we are going to do either true or 1, or you can even altogether omit that argument, so it will take it as 1. Either you can give it 1 if you want. All the 3 values are right, either true, 1, or if you don't have a value, all take it as an approximate match. So enter, and it calculates 1.5 or 0.015. We will see how Excel comes to this value. So when you look at this value, it takes this value, bring it to the sales amount here, and it goes through this sales amount. It goes through this one, and when it hits the one just above that value, it goes back one step. So either you can understand that way, or you can say that it takes this value, comes along this column, and it stops at the value which is just below that value. Either way, it stops at 10,000, and it brings the bonus against the 10,000 in the second column, which is 1.5% or 0.015. So we will do one more. Equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is the sales amount, equal, and the table array is the same bonus lookup table, comma, and it's a second column. Again, it's true, enter, and it again brings the value as 1.5%. Again, it takes the 16,700, comes to the sales table, it goes down looking for that value. It doesn't find that value, so either it stops at 20,000 and goes back 10,000. You can think it that way, or you can say 16,000, it didn't find 16,700, so it stops at the value just below that number, and it takes the bonus against that in the second column against that value. So again it's 0.015. So that is how it does in approximate match. And in approximate match, you have to have your values sorted in A to Z order. That means smallest to the biggest. Now we can copy this function to the rest of the table by dragging the autofill handle to the end. But before that, we have to make this table array an absolute reference by selecting that. What we are going to do is we are just going to lock that table so it won't move when you move the function. Just click on the F4 function key and we lock it by putting that $sign in front of the column name and the row number and the column name and the row number. Select that and now click on that cell. Keep your left mouse on the fill handle and just drag it down, so you just copied it. And you can make sure that the function works when it becomes 53. Anything above 50,000 is 3.8, so it's working there. When it's 44, it's just below that value, that is 3.5 against that value, so it's working correctly. So in this video, we looked at the two ways VLOOKUP works: when there is an exact match, when there is an approximate match. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Please post any questions you may have in the comment box below, and we will see soon with another Excel function. And in the meanwhile, play with Excel and practice, and thank you for watching.